Meow. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Can anyone hear me out there? So lonely. So sad. Wish there was a way I could add people on here. It'd be so nice. I guess right now, if anyone has questions for me, feel free to ask. Of course, Ghost Bloodhound can't type because he can't join me. God damn it. Ah, fucking hell. Ay, ay. Of course, it looks like it doesn't want to fucking work for me. This sucks. Man, oh man. Jared, can you even hear me, bro? Like, I know you're messaging me on Twitter. Can you hear me at all? Hello, meow. Hello. Hello. Oh, cool. Someone can actually hear me. Alright, cool. I got two people that can hear me. That makes me feel better. I don't feel so alone. I was really hoping to have. Sorry, meow. It keeps messing with me here and there. So sad. Anyone got any questions to ask if anyone's in here? I don't know what I'm doing with my life. This is what happens when a noob is trying to stream with a phone when he doesn't have a PC. Fuck my life. I already lost a viewer. Fuck my life. Lost two viewers. Fuck my life. Ay, ay. Guess it just shows you need a fucking PC to be able to stream better. Hello, Blake. How are you, buddy? I'm glad you're here, son. It's good to see you. Anyone got any questions? Anyone want me to talk about anything? Feel free. I really have no idea. I'm on my phone, Blake. That's why I don't have anyone else on here with me. Unfortunately, Blake, I can't get anyone on here. So it's impossible to fucking get anyone on when you're live streaming with your phone. Yeah, tell me about it, Blake. Fucking Ghost Bloodhound was supposed to stream with me, but because I'm using a phone, not a PC, fuck my life, right? How the hell do I have 5 people watching? How the hell do I have 3 thumbs up? Hello, baby sister. How are you? Actually, Blake, I'm your father, bro. I love you too, guys. Thank you very much for coming in. Hello, Asian. It's nice to see you, buddy. I'm doing alright, baby sister. My detector determined that was a lie. Fuck off, Blake. You were adopted. You're the redheaded stepchild. I thought you would get a kick out of that one, Blake. Ouch. You are not going to die alone, Blake. Shut the hell up. Come down there and slap you in your penis. Also, baby sister, I apologize for my swearing. I know I don't usually swear around you, Aria. Blake, how many moms do you have anyway? You call Carrie mom, you call Lexi mom. Okay, apparently Meow's your mom too. What the fuck, man? You got too many moms. Don't mind me, I'm smoking a cigarette. I'm a fucking terrible person. Blake, you have too many moms, dude. I can't even keep track of this shit. Thank you, Aria. Well, you better make sure you have Meow as one of those mothers too, Blake. Otherwise, she's going to slap you in the dick. Just panning around my yard. Blake, just accept it. Meow is everyone's mother. Blake, what you don't realize is that Meow is the wife of Lexi and Carrie. So technically she is your mother. So yeah. No, don't leave, Meow. Stay. Better not fucking leave. I am your real dad, Blake. Get over it. How the hell do I have 6 people watching? How the hell do I have 4 thumbs up? I'm not even popular. Blake, I don't even know what the fuck to say to that. Definitely, I don't know what to say to that either. Other than you're a special kind of special. So how is everyone in the chat? J20, my dude, what is up, man? I haven't seen you in fucking forever. Blake, that's your response to everything, man. You are not dying inside. No, Meow, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. Blake vents to me a lot, so it's okay. Blake vents to me because I care for him. Blake, don't you leave either, man. Come on. Yeah, sorry about that, J20. I kind of changed my name. Some shit's been going on, and I just felt like I needed a change, you know? Everyone that is not part of the gaming live stream community, J20 is a really good friend from when I used to be in PhD McStuffin's live streams. He's a awesome guy. He's become one of my best friends in such a short amount of time, so show J20 some love. You do not need to change, Blake. Don't make me come over there and spank your bare behind. I'll find you. And you're very welcome, J20. It's all true, man. Everyone here that's supporting me right now, they've all been really good to me. Hello, Abigail Recording Girl 32. Hello, Reaper. I've been going through some stuff, my man. There's just been a lot of shit going on. I apologize immensely. Why does Abigail Recording Girl 32 sound so familiar? It's going to drive me insane. I'm so out of the loop with everything. Thank you, Aria. Abigail. It's going to drive me insane. My brain is literally fried right now. And I don't even, smoke weed or anything. Really, Maniac? Come on, dude. You fucking asshole. Thank you, Aria. That's much appreciated. You would know, Reaper, you cannibal skeleton. This is actually a better turnout than I was expecting, honestly. I was expecting like 2 people. Blake, you're an asshole, and oh my god. Abigail, I know you from somewhere besides commenting on the streams. Oh my god. It's gonna blow my fucking mind. Did you have a different name before? And I apologize if I sound like shit. It's part of the mix of southern and ghetto accent I have. I apologize immensely. Okay, now you're just messing with me, Abigail. Why do people mess with me? Blake, come on, dude. Yes, it was Menchaca. And thank you, Aria and J20. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys saying that about my voice. Though I know the truth. Reaper's going to take my soul. He already took my appendage. Yes, Reaper, I did. It's Twin Hearts 89. I guess I'm not the only one that's like changed their name because they're, I don't know, have different reasons. Don't mind me, guys. I just got a message from a friend of mine. I know I'm a terrible streamer. Ah, shit. Live chat disappeared. Someone type something so I can see the chat. Blind and alone. Blake, you changed your name like 1,000 times, man. Thank you, Abigail and Aria. Really, J20? Yeah, the crickets are pretty fucking loud. That's what I get for streaming outside. But it's either that or annoy the wife and wake up the baby, or be outside and listen to crickets. Do crickets make you moist, J20? Do they make you hot, buddy? Oh god, why did I fucking say it like that? Blake, come on, dude. You know you're my boy. The family is doing really good, buddy. Patty broke her ankle last month, and yeah, there's been a lot of fucking complications going on with that. She's been in and out of the hospital, but she's home now. And JD, he's doing amazing. He's fucking over 3 feet tall now. He's only 2. Little muscly little shit. I love the little man to death, though. Blake, what the hell? I have some issues, my friend. For some reason, Abigail, that emoji looked like an evil face. And yes, yeah, Buttons is doing amazing. Blake, I don't have to ask, but I will tell. You like penis. I'm glad that got you rolling there, Abigail. Oh man, I don't even know what the fuck to talk about. Like I said, my buddy Ghost Bloodhound was supposed to join me, but of course, like I said, I'm using a phone. Blake, you just need some dick in your life. Blake, be nice to Meow. She's one of the sweetest people in the world. Really, Reaper? Not too far behind by Tommy. How is Tommy doing, by the way? I haven't been on any streams lately. I feel like I got a lot of subs now. What's cute, Abigail? To show my ugly face, but I don't have any light going on. Blake, how much have you had to drink today, man? Yeah, ever since PhD started doing the VR streams, he doesn't really see the chat much anymore. And that's good, like that you're haven't touched a bit of alcohol in 9 weeks, buddy. That shit is terrible, man. Like that's one reason why you're having, the depression the way you are. You're going through major withdrawals. Don't worry, man. I miss my Jaeger, but and Abigail, do I even want to know what you're laughing at? And I agree, J too. Vodka for life. I'm a Jaeger man myself, honestly. Though I haven't had a drink in fucking months. Last time I drank was in fucking. It was on fucking New Year's, man. And I drank so much heavily alcohol infused jungle juice. Fireball is good. I like Fireball mixed with Angry Orchard. They call it Angry Fire. Agreed, Blake. Fuck ISIS. Reaper, I can't, dude. I just can't. Drinking what, J2? Fireball, Jaeger, or vodka? Of course, Meow would agree with Reaper. Oh my god. Really, Abigail? Jaeger! Blake, I laugh because I'm trying to take the pressure out of it, my man. You know I have nothing but love for you. You know I worry about you like crazy. If I don't laugh, I become depressed, and I already have enough mental issues. I suffered a mental breakdown not that long ago because of everything going on. Like, I just try to just look on the positive side of things. Meow to you, everyone's a brat. Oh, Abigail, you're here because you're drinking all three things right now? That makes me feel better. Blake, it's the simple fact that you're still here with me, man. You're here supporting me. You're here being a good friend. You know I have nothing but love for you, man. Everyone we know has nothing but love for you, dude. That's why we always joke with you. Abigail, I can't help but think that maybe you had like someone else, like another name that you used to go by. Because this is some stuff someone else in PhD's chats would say. I believe it was the Abigail and Chana one, but yeah. Blake, you know how to reach all of us, man. You don't have to be alone, dude. I know I'm not always around, but no, it's me, Abby. So thank you for coming to the stream, Abby. I appreciate it. Don't even know who you are. Blake, I've been steering away from a lot of music because, like, a lot of music brings up a lot of emotions for me. And I used to listen to a lot of depressing kind of songs and everything. And, like, I've been trying to steer away from that just because of my mental health. Blake, I'm at the same point too, my man. Like, I've already told you guys, like, what's been going on. What the fuck, Reaper? Reaper, how can you poop? You're a skeleton. That's what I want to know. How can anyone answer that? Can anyone answer that? Or your heart follows the beat. That's why I hear 10 hours of silence. Fuck. I don't even know what that means. Well, I guess I'll roll with it. But seriously, can someone tell me how a skeleton poops, please? I'm actually very curious now. Gotcha, Abby, gotcha. Right now, I hear crickets. You know, Blake, a lot of guys would actually go for vodka and hookers. Especially the famous people. They really love vodka and hookers. Are you the vodka and hookers, Abby, or are you the crickets I hear? Why am I not surprised, Reaper? You're my dude, man. I fucking love you, man. Oh my god. I don't even know anymore. I feel like I should be smoking a blunt right now, but I'm trying to stay away from that shit. Oh, god damn it, I hate warm pop. What the fuck, Abby? Oh, man. Alright, raise of hands. Who wants to see my hideous face? Keep in mind, I haven't shaved in a couple of days, so my beard's pretty fucking thick right now. I don't know if there's any light out here. Okay, so I got two that want to see, one that is jealous that I have a face. Blake, you're not alone in this, dude. Like I said, I'm going through so much shit, I can't even say it all. I just don't even know anymore, man. I'm lost at this point. I'm just living each day as it comes. So, Reaper, is yours saying that you want to see my hideous face, or you just trying to say you're jealous that I have a face to show? Or both? Okay, to be real, my goal is to make everyone happy, since no one did that for me. Oh, Abby, I'm sorry. Now I feel bad. I feel like an asshole. I'm over here laughing and shit. And I'm hoping the stream at least makes you a little happy. What the fuck, maniac? Well, that's good, Abby. I'm glad I can at least bring a smile to someone's face. Man, the side of your face couldn't bring my eyes so I can see pain. You're awesome, Reaper, but you're an asshole too. Fucking love you, dude. Give me a minute to turn on the light out here. Like I said, I'm outside. I turned the porch light off, so give me a second. Dragging shit. God. I can't believe how quickly it brightened up this thing. And I do not mind the trash can. Alright, time for the hideous face reveal. Keep in mind, I have not shaven. I have not put on my makeup. I have not done my hair. Blake, you do belong here, dude. You're my family, man, so get over it. Oh, man. Told you, hideous face. Haven't shaved in a couple of days, so this shit's all here. Hair's a mess. No makeup. I apologize immensely. Fuck you, Reaper. Fucking ass. This is why I don't do face cams. You guys are not supposed to see that, but you know, you guys ask to see my face, and my face is unfortunately attached to a cigarette sometimes. So that's on y'all. I swear it just sounded like someone just fell. I don't know how the fuck I even heard that. I'm outside, man. What the fuck? Why do you think I go by Wolfman J20? My neighbor closing the door. Fucking nosy ass neighbors. Act like they've never seen someone talking to themselves before. Yeah, you know my fur turns you on, J20. Don't lie. So is anyone else disappointed by the hairiness of my face? Maniac, don't give me that face, dude. Like I said, you're my family, man. Can't be blamed as I never actually asked. It's cool though. Mail me your face. Fuck off, Reaper. Everyone show some love to. Actually, everyone show some love to each other, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are making my day. Oh man, oh man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Yes, Abby, I agree. Everyone here is amazing. Trust me, I wish I was drunk right now. Then I wouldn't feel like I've been. I can't say what I was about to say. My baby sister's back. Almost said something dirty. You are not going to die alone, Blake. I'll come and cuddle with you. I'm pretty sure I know the one that's drunk. Am I right, Abby? God, my eyes look so fucking Asian. Abby is the one who's been saying that they're drunk the entire time. I still like fucking Lincoln Park, Blake. Okay, it looks like my baby sister is gone, so now I can say what I was going to say. I wish I was drunk, that way I wouldn't have to feel like my throat's been deep throating a penis all day. People that know me know I have a very fucked up mind. Man, you keep saying fork, I'm gonna pork you, bro. Abby, I can't. I can't. Welcome back, baby sister. Glad you were gone for a minute. I said something that was a little bit inappropriate for your innocent ears. Yeah, it's you, girl. Oh my god. Fucking neck. God, I hate getting old. And J20 and Reaper, don't say you guys are older than me. I don't give a fuck. I know you guys are a little bit older than me, but you guys can fuck off. I feel old as hell. This is what happens when you've been an uncle since you were 5 and you have over 20 nieces and nephews, and several of them have kids. Actually, J2, I think you and Reaper are right around the same age. And of course, you didn't know, Abby. You're busy drinking. I feel terrible for that joke. I apologize, Abby. Please don't hate me. Please don't unsubscribe. Stay subscribed for more of these retarded ass fucking streams. What I do, Abby? Please don't hate me. Don't leave. Yes, you are amazing, Abby. Fuck you, maniac, you asshole. I'm not that old. I'm just old. People say you're only as old as you feel, and I feel like I'm 56. I feel like I'm a fucking grandfather. But like I said, that's what happens when several of your nieces and nephews are parents. You're also an amazing friend, Abby. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, I did bring out my other smokes. I'm a smoking addict. I can't help it. Sure you were, Blake. Whatever. I know I got Jesus on speed dial. At least I didn't babysit Jesus' great-great-grandparents like my mother did. You guys are assholes. Quit picking on my brother Reaper. He let me chew on his bone for a little bit. Not the bone you perverts are thinking of. Why the sideways faces? Why? Reaper, that is so fucking dark, dude. I can't. I can't. You never seen that scene from Indiana Jones with the dude's face? Oh my god. Fucking Reaper is getting burned in the chat right now. You guys are so mean to Reaper. What are you guys picking on Reaper for? Reaper ever do to you guys? Idina. Well, of course you do, Reaper. It keeps you warm. I can't. Oh my god. Alright, J20, my man, thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it big time. Someone told me you'd be one of the first ones to come in. I saw that joke, Maniac. I was trying not to laugh. It's fucked up. Oh my god, I got alcoholics in my chat. Kidding. Oh man, you guys are gonna get fucked up. And bar. Take care, J20, man. Thank you again for stopping by, my dude. I'm glad you figured out it was me. So, what do you guys want me to talk about? I have no idea at this point. Like I said, I was supposed to be streaming with Ghost Bloodhound, but phones, right? Supposed to be many computers. It's fucked up, Blake. What the fuck, Reaper? Here, J2, have my jug of vodka. Oh my Jesus. Oh man. Sorry, my Wolfman kicked in. I almost wanted to chase a car. Good, Aria. You're too young for vodka. You're so fucked up, Reaper. Beer really is piss in a can. I can't drink beer. Burns my throat and makes my stomach queasy. Not like queasy as in drunk, just queasy as in it just don't taste right. I'm allowed to pop. I gotta drink water. I hate drinking water. Water has no flavor. What hurts? Blake. Well, dropped. I have no one else. What the fuck, Reaper? We get it, Reaper. You're a skeleton. You're a walking bag of bones. Just hope you have a bone where it counts, if you know what I mean. Oh, man. Leave it to the youngest one in the group to be the voice of reason. Oh, man. This stream didn't turn out the way I thought I was hoping, but, it actually came out a lot better than I expected. God. Reaper and Abby, what the hell am I going to do with you guys? burns, but it feels good. That's why. God, I hate this Michigan look. All right, man. We love you, dude. The way you said it, Abby, it had me rolling. Stream is Aggie. Oh, man. Oh my god, these jokes are gonna kill me, I swear. Oh my lord. I know what I just realized? I can't even go to pull up the fucking stories that I wrote down and sent to Swamp Dweller for his channel a while back. Those would have been great to read. Abby's gonna go sit in the corner now because she can't have vodka anymore. What? That is so fucked up, Blake. It's so messed up. Oh my god, what the fuck did my chat turn into? All these dark ass jokes. Oh man. What the fuck? Yeah, damn it, yes, you can get out of the corner. Yes, I remember too, Reaper. Thank you, and I promise I will start recording when I have time. I just gotta find time to be able to get over to my nephew's house because he just moved and he's farther away now. He has a studio set up in his house that I can use when I have time. Then I'll get it all recorded and send it to you. 'Cause you offered to edit it for me and everything. So if I'm gonna start doing this, I gotta start writing what I'm gonna read out like days in advance. Because I was all for sharing my and the youngest being the voice of reason here. That's exactly what I said, Arya. Really, Abby? Really? We told you no more vodka. Come on. I can't. I can't. You guys are gonna kill me. You guys are gonna kill me. I like how the youngest is telling someone around my age what to do. Fuck off, Blake. Fucking asshole. Oh my god. You guys enjoying the look at my awning? It looks like shit. It's all beat up and stained and shit. I'm just laughing at the chat now. No, you can't have your vodka. You're too young to be drinking anyway. No, it's not fair. That's why Blake can't have it either. Oh my god. Reaper. Oh my god. That was so fucked up, man. What the fuck? Oh my god, you guys are gonna kill me. Alright, is it okay for Abby to get out of the corner now? Blake, you are not part of this. Stay out of it. Me and Ari are the ones being mature here. Damn it. What am I going to do with myself? Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, I know you have never been mature, really. Everyone here knows that. But that's why we love you, man. I don't even know anymore. Oh my god, dude. Depends when you've been up since 5:30. I would say no, Blake, but honestly, I have had that. Get away from the liquor cabinet. Dude, you need to go to sleep, man. What the hell are you even doing up? Dude, you need to go sleep, man. There's one reason why you're not feeling yourself. I would, Reaper, but I don't wanna. Don't even know anymore. Oh my god. Yes, crickets are pure protein. And you know why, Abby. You know why. And that's why. Oh my god, what am I doing with my life right now? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Oh man. Such a peaceful night. Now I'm just confused. Blake, don't be a dick. Yeah, we go drink like some soda or some milk or something. Bud Light has alcohol. Moonshine has alcohol. If I can't get drunk during my live stream, you fuckers can't get drunk either. How about that? Deal? Deal. Water is fine. Yeah, Blight fucking moonshine can kill you. It's almost 100% fucking proof. Um, Hi, Sammy. Meow. Sorry, my neighbor's cat came up on the porch. He's an asshole. I like him, but he's an asshole. Don't do that. Stop it. This is what I'm dealing with right now. This cat is rubbing on fucking everything. Sammy, come here. Say hi to the chat, Sammy. Right now. Abby, go lay down if you're feeling dizzy. Don't want you getting sick. You're probably dehydrated. Sorry about that. This fucking cat almost knocked over my fucking... You drink alcohol. Alcohol dehydrates you. That's why you need some water now. And take it from me, I have my nutrition certification. It's one of the benefits of going to culinary school. You learn things. Or you would call me Wolfie. Yeah, exactly. Do not overdo it. If you drink too much water, that can actually thin out your blood. They say about... Reaver, how much is it? Like 3-4 glasses of water if you had too much alcohol in your system? And what's the question, Blake? Please don't ask what's in the canister. Because the answer is always wrong. Depends on how deep the nail is. If it's coming through... you, Blake. The room is getting dark if you lift your head up. Then lay your head down. This cat almost ripped out my headphones. Well, headset. Just lay down, let it pass. Do you have water next to you by any chance? If you do, drink some. Hello, Happy. Nice to see you, my friend. Everyone say hello to Happy Shadows. This little shadowy figure, every time me and him are in the same chat, he's always getting people to sub to me. Really, Reaper? Blake, you may have to go to the hospital, dude. If the nail is actually coming through your foot, that can really damage your foot, dude. I love Subway too. I just don't like flesh. Okay, good. That's good, Abby. Now just try to relax, keep calm, and carry on. It's such an old saying. I hate myself for even saying that. Holy shit. Do not pull it out. It's make you laugh. What the fuck? That was my wife closing the window. She was in the kitchen. It's gone through the foot. You might want to see the doctor. If it's only a little bit, put alcohol on it, squeeze the wound, and run it out. I don't want to try flesh, Reaper. I really don't. Do not touch it, Blake. Tony, do not touch it. That could be my fault, Meow. Like, it keeps, like, disconnecting and then reconnecting on my end. What are you saying? Yup, too. I'm confused now. Oh. Man, I'm fucking tired. It is not almost Titty Tuesday. Shut up, maniac. Fine, Meow. I won't worry. The fuck? I'm confused now. Trust me, that's going to be what I'm going to be doing when I'm done with the stream. I'm going to go right to laying down. Ow. Sorry about that. Did not mean to clear my throat into your guys' ears. I feel like an a-hole. I apologize. Gotta stay hydrated, though. Ugh, gotta hate water. Reaper, I can't with you, man. I can't. If you do, just promise me you will not look up Blue Waffle. Trust me, it is not a pretty picture. I feel terrible. I actually got my mom and my sister with that one. You know, I'm a terrible little brother and a terrible son. HUACG. I have no idea what HUACG means. Tub Girl is better than them Blue Waffles. I don't even know what Tub Girl is. And Blake, I don't know what you get from me. Yes, agreed. No more waffles. Meow, I don't even want to know what lemon party is either. Let's change the subject. Who wants to hear about some of the creepy shit that's happened to me involving the paranormal? I appreciate you sticking around to listen, Abby. I got one. I got two. So that's 2 out of 5. I just need one more. I need a majority vote. I am not a dictator. I'm just a regular dick and a regular tater. Why? Why would you tell me that, Reaper? Oh my god. It's a terrible image. Terrible image. Yeah, Reaper, there are minors here, bro. Like Habby and Arya, they're both minors. Abby, put the vodka down. What did we just tell you? Alright, let's see. How should I go about this? I'm trying to think of which story I should talk about. I got too fucking many of them. Fucking cat just attacked a fucking moth. You're not a disappointment, maniac. Let's see. Which story? Sammy, will you quit chasing the damn moth, you asshole? Fucking cat is an asshole. Yes, it is bad, Blake. Go get it checked out. Happy. I'm gonna smack you. You are definitely too young to be drinking. You need to figure out something, Blake, because that foot is gonna get really, really messed up if you don't, my friend. Let's see, which paranormal story should I talk about? Got too fucking many of them. I guess the creepiest one would be the time my wife got possessed. Anyone want to hear that story? See, the stories I have, Happy, are paranormal stories that have happened to me and people around me. Does anyone want to hear the one about Blake? What the hell? How about now? Anyone hear me? Hello, hello. me a. See you later, Happy. Be safe, man. I'll do my best, Happy. Promise. Let's see. But yeah, wife possession story. Anyone want to hear it? If you guys can hear me at all. Let me try to get into my best narration voice. Gotta try to get the emotion out of me. Okay, so this happened about 5 years ago when I was 23. Me and my wife, we'll call her Pistol. Okay. We'll call her Pistol. We were hanging out around the house, bored. I had just started working my job. I was off for about 3 days. Nothing to do. Patty hadn't started working yet. And we got a hold of our friend who is a paranormal investigator. And he was with his girlfriend and another friend of theirs. So I'll just call the friends D for the boy, A for his girlfriend, and P for their friend. So they come by and we go driving around, right? We start talking about how me and Patty have always wanted to go and see. Well, we've always talked about wanting to go and investigate, a paranormal event. And my my friend at the time, B, he hadn't really had anything planned. So we were just driving around and we were looking up places nearby, and we found a park that I used to go to when I was in middle school. And the legend goes that a father and his two sons were out in the baseball diamond playing baseball, trying to show them how to, catch, throw, and bat. The mother had severe mental problems and she had stopped taking her meds. And she wound up having a severe mental breakdown. So she ends up going out to the baseball diamond because it's right by their apartment. And out of nowhere, she pulls out a shotgun and shoots her oldest son in the back. And the boy died instantly. The father ran over to check on his son, while the youngest took off running to the other end of the baseball diamond, trying to find some way to get out because his mother was blocking the only entrance. As the father was bent over the son, the mother shot him in the head, point blank, and then proceeded to go after the youngest. The youngest was trying to climb the fence, but he couldn't make it because he was so young and the fence was so high. Up right there and then killed herself. Now, legend goes that all you would hear is screaming from the father and the child, since the oldest one, he was shot without warning and died instantly, so there was no reaction to that. So we decided to go up there to just see if we can hear something. What made the whole situation bad was that 4 out of 5 of us, being me, D, A, and P, are all new types. We all have abilities. At the time, I thought my only ability was to be able to sense negative energies, while A is an empath. She can feel the emotions of spirits. D is a medium. He can actually see and communicate with spirits. And P, I forget what hers was, but she stayed in the car while me, Patty, A, and D went out into the baseball diamond. This is where it started getting messed up. At the time, I had really severe asthma, so I always carried two different types of inhalers on me. Just as we were getting to the baseball diamond, I started to have a really hard time breathing. And no matter how many times I used my inhalers, I couldn't get my breath back. And as we got to the middle, where the father was supposed to be at when he was pitching the ball to his oldest son, that's when my friend D collapsed, holding his head. And A took off running down the baseball diamond. We came to find out that we were actually experiencing what the two sons and the father had experienced. My shortness of breath came from the oldest son being shot in the back, because when you take a huge blow to your back, you can't breathe. And that's what we believe happened to him. So the father was shot in the head. That's why my friend ended up with a huge, debilitating headache to where he collapsed into tears. And A, being the empath, she could sense what the youngest was feeling and was following his path and found where he had fallen. Through all this, Patty had started to change. She started to become numb to everything. As we were leaving, we could sense that there was another negative energy by the swing set and another one by where people would go to use the restrooms. So we hurried up to the truck to get in and get out of there, because we already knew we were being affected by the spirits of the father and the son, so we were already weakened. What I didn't realize was that Patty had actually been jumped by the spirit of the mother, because about 5 minutes in, I looked at her and told her that I loved her. She refused to look me in the eye. She was staring a hole through D. And I went to give her a kiss, and she kissed me back. But when you've been with someone for so long, like we have, you can instantly tell something is not right. And that's when I actually looked at her eyes. Her eyes were completely black. I know it sounds cliche, but it was just like the demons of Supernatural with the black eyes. I ended up telling D and A that there was something seriously wrong with Patty, and they looked back and they could see it. So we ended up having to go to this church that my buddy D would go to cleanse himself after every paranormal investigation he would do. And him and A had to perform a cleansing ritual on Patty to try to get the spirit off of her. Thankfully, unbeknownst to us at the time, Patty actually has latent abilities that haven't quite fully come out. It only just started showing up due to her close proximity to me and my family, as everyone in my family has abilities, whether they're small or numerous. And that's what attracted the mother to her, because of Patty's bipolar disorder. So the mother saw her as a kindred spirit almost, and saw D as the father and wanted to kill him. So about 30 minutes into the ritual, they finally managed to get her free of this spirit. It was after this that we made a pact to never do that again, because I refuse to let anyone close to me ever have to go through that again, because it broke my heart and it scared the living hell out of me to see someone that I love possessed and me unable to do anything at the time. But since then, I've started to realize my own abilities and started to actually work towards using my own aura to make barriers to protect us. Every now and then, my barriers start to fail due to my mental state. If I'm under too much stress or too much depression or too much anger, my barriers fail. And then I get attacked because I can't hide my spirit's light. And the best way to describe the spirit's light is think of a candle in a dark cave. How everything is drawn to that light, drawn to that warmth. Just like that, spirits are drawn to the light of your spirit. When you have abilities, your spirit glows. And the more abilities you have, or the stronger your abilities are, the more spirits you attract, not just positive, but negative. Not just human, but demonic, angelic, shadow people. Anything that's a spirit can be drawn to that energy if you're not careful. Thankfully, after that, I've slowly begun to learn how to control my aura so that way I can hide my spirit's light, because I refuse to put anyone I care about in danger again. I totally missed what was going on in the chats. Did anyone enjoy that at all? Did anyone hear everything? Because, like I said, I wasn't even paying attention to the chat, so I don't know if it cut out on me or not. And that's one of the freakiest things that's happened to me. I've actually had somewhat more disturbing shit than that happen to me. That's the one I can recount the most. I apologize if it sounds made up. Like, I know that kind of stuff sounds made up to people. But I swear on my life, on my wife's life, on my mother's life, on my son's life, and on my dad's ashes, that it's all 100% true. Yeah, it was crazy, meow. And like I said, that's actually not even the worst shit that's happened to me. I appreciate that, meow. I really do. I know you do, Aria. We've had plenty of paranormal conversations. Yeah, it is sad, Abby. I appreciate that. And that took a lot out of me. I'm not going to lie. Just got a major chill. Mind you, I'm in Michigan right now, and thank you guys for having my back. I appreciate it. Yeah, that story always takes it out of me. I appreciate that, Reaper, big time. Trust me, Abby, vodka does not help this. It's just one of those things where I talk about the paranormal and it just kind of. Sorry about that. I appreciate the thought, Abby. I really do. But yeah, when I talk about paranormal, it's basically like throwing gasoline and wood onto a fire, and it just basically causes my spirit to really shine, no matter how strong my barriers are. I tend to have to calm myself a little bit. As you saw, I was getting a little agitated. Water and lay your head down. I completely mystery. I apologize. I feel like a terrible friend. Like I said, when I start talking about that, like I tend to zone out. That's one reason why my barriers don't quite work, because I'm focused on one thing. Let's see. Should I talk about another one? You guys want to hear another quick one? This one's not nearly as long. This one's actually pretty short. No, it doesn't bring me down. It's like the more I focus on something, it just kind of pushes my light forward more, basically. It's like hitting a dimmer switch. Like the more I focus on something, the brighter it gets. Yeah, I'm up for it. Where's your foot numb, Aria? You sitting on it? Fall asleep? Because mine. Is it your left foot, Aria? Bad position. I agree. But is it your left foot? Oh my fucking god. Ugh. The link is real. Yeah, you guys, me and Arya actually have a spiritual link. So sometimes me and her feel the same thing that the other one is feeling. It it's bonkers. Every day we end up having something that happens to both of us. Something told me it was your left foot because my foot started to go numb too. Grapes are fucking awesome. It's all good, Aria. Like I said, we're true brother and sister. You're the little sister I never had, and I'm the big brother you always wanted. Ah, shit. I think we just connected with Abby. Abby, I wonder if you might be a new type as well. Usually, us new types, when we talk to each other, we tend to bond spiritually. Like, you can even ask Meow that, because she's a new type as well. I just have one of those laughs that people laugh at. It's monotone and it sounds evil. I want some grapes. Grapes sound amazing right now. I haven't had grapes in, god damn, I haven't had grapes in fucking almost a year. I'm out of shape. Being 240 pounds, man. It's like pitch changing laugh. I don't know why that tickled me. I need to make you smile. Oh my god. You're welcome, Aria. I'm fucking dead. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. That's too fucking funny for some reason. I don't know why. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Oh man. Lucky women, you guys have grapes. I need grapes in my life. Oh, that's just mean, Abby. What the hell? You're gonna slowly eat the grapes? You ain't shit. Oh man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me anymore. Oh my lord. I needed that laugh after that. Laughter always seems to revitalize my energy for some reason. Thank you for making me laugh like that, Aria. Perps, green, don't matter to me. They're grapes, I'll eat them. Just not slowly. I don't make love to my food. Just eat my food. I appreciate that, baby sister. You're awesome. Oh, man. Oh, I got one. You guys want to hear what happened? Like, one of the first times I started going over to Patty's house when we first started dating the first time. I appreciate that, little sister. Alright. Alright, so here's what happened when me and Patty first started dating. Um, this is a weird one. So this was like my fifth time going over there when me and her started dating back in high school. And just went over there, just to see her, because she said she was bored and hanging out with her stepdad. And this is the first time I came in through the front door, because the back door was being used for something else, or it wasn't being used, I can't remember. So her stepdad lets me in, and me and him are hearing something. It's like a wiring with a slight musical tone to it. And we're both confused as hell, and we're looking around. He's like, "You hear something, Sean?" I was like, "Yeah, I do. What is that?" I don't know. I have no fucking clue. So he calls Patty upstairs, and she's like, "Hey, what is that noise?" We're like, "That's what we're wondering." And like we're looking all around the living room. I just happened to, for some reason, look up at the top of their entertainment center, and there's this wind up, battery powered, electrical powered angel doll. The kind that moves and makes music and everything. And I'm like, "Hey, Jack, this is it right here? You guys forget to turn it off?" He was like, "We've never turned it on." And sure enough, he pulls it down, looks at it, the switch is off. The cord is not connected, and he opens it up, and there are no batteries in the fucking thing. And we're all like, what the hell is going on right now? Because we couldn't figure out how to get it to stop. It just kept on going. It went for 5 minutes. And we're all just staring at it for those whole 5 minutes. And we're just like, this is too fucking weird. And it was actually that same day that Patty was telling me about some of the weird stuff that happens in that house. Like when they first moved in, right? Patty was about 6 when they first moved into that house. And they were repainting the bathroom. After repainting the bathroom, her mother hangs up this picture of a little kid angel in the bathroom. Not even 5 minutes, well, 5 minutes after, the paint is dried and the picture is up, Patty goes in there to use the bathroom. For some reason, the paint bubbled out to spell hi right above the little girl angel. And her stepdad's like, "Well, maybe there's some moisture in the, maybe it's warped. I'll fix it." He cut out the piece that was spelling out hi, sanded it down, replastered it, repainted it. The same day that he fixed it, it spelled out hi again. No matter how much he did that wall, it always said hi in the same spot right above the little angel girl picture. And it was like that for over 15 years, over 20 years. After 5 years of them trying to go away, they just said, fuck it, and just left it alone. So every time I would go over there and I would have to use the upstairs bathroom, I would get this weird energy that would cause me to always look up because I didn't know anything about the little girl angel. I didn't know exactly where it was. I just went in there to use the bathroom and something caused me to look directly at the picture. And right above it, it said hi. I was like, what the fuck? And that house always gave me the creeps. Like, I could not stay in that house by myself without sleeping in the basement because there was something in that house that would cause me so many problems. If I slept upstairs for even an hour, I would develop sleep paralysis. I would have memories that weren't even mine. And I would always see this shadowy figure walking around, this huge shadowy figure that was close to 7 feet tall. And it was a big one. It was a big, masculine, shadowy figure. And it would creep me out. So I would always stay in the basement. I refused to be upstairs by myself for any reason if I had to house sit because I could not take the stress. Like, even when I would sleep in the basement, all I would hear are these heavy footsteps walking around upstairs. No, it's not the dogs, because all three dogs would be sleeping downstairs on the couch with me. So it would always creep me out. And every time I would have to go upstairs, if I had to go down that hallway, even during the day, I would get so much depression that I would actually start to cry. And it really messed me up. And I came to find out that the gentleman that lived there was a decent sized guy who had died in that house. But I don't think that's who it was. Because we don't know what that land was before that house was put there. We don't know who originally lived on that land. Because spirits aren't always tied to the house. Sometimes they're tied to the land that they owned and lived on. And I think it could have been one of the former landowners that lived there. What I miss? You guys are just talking away in the chat, huh? Did you guys like that part of the story? Because there's still a little bit more to that one. I'm going to take a minute to kind of gather myself because I started zone again. I apologize. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best crowd ever. I'm not just saying that. I mean it. You guys are awesome. Your phone died. If your phone died, how are you talking to me? Thank you, Meow. You guys want to hear the next part? This part is from Patty's point of view, basically the entire time that she lived there. Okay, so you guys want to hear the Next part then. Alrighty. So this is from Patty's point of view. This spanned from when she was 6 till she was in her teens. Because when she was in her teens, that's when she moved out. But when she originally lived in her room, she had one of those canopy beds, you know, the curtains that go all the way around. So her and her favorite cousin are staying over. They're hanging out because their parents went out for a bit. And it was really late, so they started to wind down for the night and get ready for bed. So they're sharing their bed. All of a sudden, they start to hear the same heavy footsteps that I used to hear when I would house sit there. Like just loud, booty steps that would just echo through the hallway. And Matt got up to try to close the door, but because of how protective they are of Patty, she didn't have a lock on her door because they didn't want to take any chances of her doing anything that they didn't want her doing. So instead, he tried to put something in front of the door to keep it closed or at least make a noise in case it opened. And then he jumped back into the bed with Patty. So they finally drift off to sleep. Something causes her cousin to wake up, and he sees what looks like hands and a face pushing in on the canopy, and it freaks him out so much that he starts to scream and cry. Mind you, these are when they're both around the ages of 6 to 8. So, of course, you know, being kids, that kind of stuff is going to freak them out. Patty was already used to that, though. He So he jumps up, you know, wanting to protect his favorite cousin, and goes to go out to see who broke in, but the door is still closed, and the item that he pushed up against the door is still flush against the door. He refused to stay in that room again. Instead, him and Patty actually started to sleep in the living room whenever he would come over and stay the night freely because he had no explanation for what happened. Patty heard these footsteps almost all her life. At first, she thought it had to have been her stepdad because he would usually wear his boots around the house and he would sometimes work late. But one night, she heard her door get banged on. And when she opened up her door, her parents came out of their room and yelled at her for banging on the door. And she told them, "It wasn't me. I thought it was you guys. I thought I heard Dad's feet stomping towards my door like he was angry at me for something." That's one reason why Patty is an insomniac, I believe, because those things would happen so much to her that she could not sleep. Because that's when she was the most vulnerable. That's why she can't sleep without any kind of noise going on to help keep her calm and drown out any background noise. And why she stays up so late until she finally just crashes. Because she can't fall asleep like a normal person because she's so used to hearing it going on. And going back to her cousin, one time he was over and everyone was in the basement. He went upstairs to use the bathroom upstairs. And while he was in there, someone knocked on the door and said, "Matt." get out. His real name is Matt. He opened up the door to see who was telling him to get out. No one was there. So he thought it had to have been one of his brothers or Patty or someone messing with him. No one had left the basement the entire time he was up there. That was one reason why, before they moved to another state, that he refused to stay the night over there because too much stuff would happen that would freak him out. Uh-oh. I saw something that went on in the chat when I looked down. What's going on? What? What's going on? What's going on? Why is Abby crying? What's going on? Girl, don't freak me out like that. I was fucking lost in talk and man. You guys love like giving me heart failure when I'm like not paying attention to the chat. As long as you guys are okay, that's all I care about. Because this talking about the paranormal shit makes me paranoid as it is. I need you guys having breakdowns on me. It's alright, Ari. It's alright. I'm glad you're fine, Abby. I'm glad. Just don't scare me like that. I know you're good, Meow. So what did you guys think of that part? Did you guys hear all of that? I started to sound like a freaking college professor as I got deeper into it. That's what happens. You start to really focus. Very good. So you guys seem to enjoy it. That's good. I'm happy. That makes me happy because, like I said, this is my first stream, and that story I haven't shared. So I'm glad you guys liked it. God, my hair is a mess. Trust me, Meow, she hasn't even experienced half the shit I've gone through. She's lucky. Stop lagging. No lagging out, Aria. Fuck you, motorcycle asshole. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something. I understand, Aria. I understand. Trust me, my internet does that too. I'm surprised it's actually staying stable while I'm talking about these stories. Ooh. I've got some. You guys want to hear about my childhood? How the fucking spirits would mess with me when I was a kid? I wasn't even 5. good, Abby. Alright. Alright, here we go again. Alright, so, when I was younger, I lived in this huge house, even by the standards that I've lived in after. And it was pretty severely haunted. I didn't understand why until later in life, and it's because of my mom. My mom is an extremely gifted new type, as well as me, because my gifts started to show when I was 3, 4 years old. And my sister, who is a gift, thankfully hers aren't nearly as numerous or as strong as me and my mom's. My brothers tend to ignore theirs, but it's because of all that psychic energy built into one house. We draw all sorts of spirits to it. And when I was younger, this one spirit would always torment me. When I was, like I said, when I was 4, I couldn't take a bath by myself because every time I would look towards this window that led to our built-in balcony, or our enclosed balcony, there would be shadow figures outside. It would be dancing, waving, fighting, doing all sorts of crazy shit. And it would always freak me out. And when I was downstairs one day with my entire family watching TV, something drew my eyes to this one particular window that we had, because in our living room we had a fireplace, and on the top corners of each side of the wall that the fireplace was on were those crisscrossing diamond designed windows that aren't very common anymore. Something caused me to look up at the right sided one. When I did, this really demonic shit popped up with these sharp fangs and these pointed horns, and scared me so badly that I started crying and panicking and having a nosebleed. My dad, my brothers, and my sister all came over to check on me. My mom was the only one staying strong and staring at that same window. I come to find out it was one of her very possessive spirits that she thought she had befriended to look after me, instead as a rival, and tried to drive me away from her. And it was causing me a lot of problems. After this happened 3 nights in a row, my mom finally got tired of it and had to send it away. Not before it got in one more good scare on me. This was after all the shadow figures had finally stopped, and I was getting out of the bath and drying off. Keep in mind, we have a huge bathroom at the time. Like, I'm 6 foot. I could lay on the floor in there and still have about 2 feet between the huge counter and the bathtub. And two of me could lay on the floor the other way before it could reach the toilet to the window. That should be able to give you a pretty good dimension on how big this bathroom was. At the time, I was 4, so I was roughly 3.5, 4 feet tall, and I'm right in the middle of the bathroom drying off when all of a sudden, behind me, something had picked up this heavy duty scale that my family would use to weigh themselves, because my dad was a decent sized guy, my brother was a decent sized guy, and his girlfriend was a decent sized woman. So we needed something that could, take that kind of weight. Something picked it up and slammed it with such force, bounced. This is one of those scales that does not bounce. It's all metal. Metal doesn't bounce that well. It scared me so bad. I don't even remember how I got dried off and fully dressed and in my parents' room within 5 seconds of it happening, to the point where my mother actually had to give me to my dad so that she can go and handle that. Not too many horrible things happened to me in that house, but stuff would still happen. I would be upstairs in my room playing with my toys. It would be just me and my mom there. We had several dogs and several cats, yes, but that doesn't explain the noises I would hear. I would be laying on my bed playing with my toys and watching TV, and I would hear what would sound like someone charging up the stairs towards my brother's room across the hall from me and slam the door. And I was like, oh, my brother Michael is home. I'm going to go see if I can play with him. He wasn't home. He wasn't going to be home for a few days because him, my brother, my sister, and my dad were actually in Indiana visiting my dad's side of the family at the time. And again, it freaked me out to the point where I went crying to my mom. Her being the new type of my parents was the only one that really understood what was going on with me and why I was being targeted so badly. I didn't understand it at first until now, later in life, just and everything that I understand is because us new types, we live in both realms. We live in the physical and in the spiritual. We are the link to the physical and spiritual realms. So we are attracted to the spirits, or I should say, the spirits are attracted to us because they see us as a doorway to get back to the physical world. And I didn't understand that at the time. I was just, these dreams would come true were real. I didn't understand these visions I would have. Like, do you know how hard it is for a 4-year-old to grab his grandfather when he's getting ready to leave because they had spent the entire day, my grandparents spent the entire day with us? Do you understand how hard it is for a child of 4 years old to grab onto his grandfather, crying, begging him not to leave, and telling your entire family this is going to be the last time any of us get to see him alive, and hear them say he'll be back in a week, And in that week, he is gone. He died of a massive heart attack almost a week after I said he wasn't going to be coming back and we weren't going to see him again. That kind of stuff happening to a child is devastating. And when no one can tell you what's going on with you, when no one can explain what is going on with you, when your siblings who were always there to try to take care of you because your parents worked all the time didn't even want to come near you, it is a terrible and awful feeling and an awful burden to have been at such a young age. And I realize now that it's because I was a child, because I was a sensitive. Because children, they're already closer to the veil because they're still coming out of that birth stage. And then you throw in the fact that my gifts started developing before I was even 5. It just amplified that energy of me being a child and already open to the spirit world to now being a searchlight on a pond for spirits to come to interact with. Draw in the negative ones because I would already be scared of what I was seeing and experiencing. So it would draw the negative emotions that I was feeling. It was a terrible time in my life, but I don't regret it because I had to experience that for me to understand now what my gifts are, why I had to go through that, for me to understand how to control or at least hide my spiritual energy so that that will not happen to me again or anyone I love. Sorry about that, guys. I kind of went on a little rant. You guys took a cigarette went out. Hey, Reaper, thank you for coming by and supporting me, man. And thank you guys for bearing with me through that rant. Like I said, you guys notice like my speech tone change, I'm sure. Like it went from starting out like how I normally talk and then dropping down to that, like I said, kind of college professor way of speaking. Am I right? Or am I the only one that really noticed that my speech pattern changed? I'm not surprised you noticed, Aria. That's come from someone that hasn't heard me talk before today. Of course, and again, I don't think Abby's really heard me talk either. I know Meow has. Man, that really drained me. Oh my god, that drained the hell out of me. Fuck, I've been getting bit up by mosquitoes the entire time I was talking. I'm just now feeling the fucking bites. Alright, Arya. Be careful. Go pee pee. I know you do, Meow. You've been dealing with a lot of shit lately. I told you, Aria, we're linked. I knew you were going to go take a little pee pee. It's not like I mean to. I get sitting in the same spot for 2 hours straight. Well, welcome back, Sammy. Because he got tired of the energy being put off. You left me for a good while there. Usually I can't get you to leave. I don't know what to do to get you to leave. Fucking asshole cat. Fucking cigarette. At me. Now what do we do? Sammy. I don't know. You guys want me to tell a little bit more? A little bit more, I can. I mean, I just lit up another cigarette because I'm an idiot. Sammy, you're gonna. This damn cat, man. He just got himself tangled in all the cords I have out here. Like, how the. Sammy, asshole. And how the hell did this cat manage to get tangled in 4 different cords? One of which isn't even connected to the other things, and one of them is a. My time, it is. Holy shit, 1:41 a.m. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 17 minutes. I still got a little bit of time. I don't have to be up super early. I'm off tomorrow. This is what I'm dealing with right now. This cat doesn't even belong to me. This cat has no personal relationship with me. He just climbed up onto my lap. You're an asshole. Sorry. He's laying on my side and leg at the same time. Thank you for moving. It's a him. His name is Sammy. He's got gigantic kitty nads. Guess I'm Catman. This cat loves attention. He's an attention whore. He don't love me. I'm just a warm body for him to cuddle up to. Now, my cat actually loves me. My cat wants me to treat her like a baby sometimes when we're on the bed. This one, he just likes attention. Don't you, Sammy? He loves attention. Ow! Don't take your claws into me. Yeah, go chase the moth. Thank you. He's hoping I'm going to go and get him some cat food, but we don't really have that much cat food right now. No one went shopping for cat food yet. I'm trying to think of another one. Like, my brain is like scattered. Most cats are attention whores, I'm not gonna lie. I had like maybe 2 independent cats. Abby. I can't forgive that joke. The joke was so corny. But I love it. It was great. Oh, big ass. I got bit 3 times in the same spot by a fucking mosquito. What the fuck? I bet you are a cat master, are you? Yes, it was corny. It was a corny joke. She said, "Don't be kitten with her." Does influence corn too much? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, corn is a great food. Corny jokes always make me laugh. Probably because I'm a corny guy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like the entire time, every time I would start talking about a story, there'd be something across the street in my neighbor's bush staring at me. And there was also a random light that was like just hovering in the middle of the fucking street. Oh my god. Aria, no, I would not say it on the street. Aria, it's because you have a dirty mind like your big brother. Oh my god. Don't be. What the hell am I going to do with you, Abby? Hey, before I forget, Aria, Abby, do you guys have Twitter? What's up?
Do you have the monitor?
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to go to sleep, so can I give you the monitor?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Where is cat?
That's Sammy.
He's pretty.
You might want to just take the plug too, because I think the battery is dying on it.
Okay. You can't come in.
It's tangled. I'm just streaming, don't mind me.
Yeah, it's what. Hi.
Sure she ain't happy with me for streaming.
Oh, she's sleeping right now.
Oh, good. She needs to sleep.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
been
you
through
are
enough.
friendly.
That's one of the ones that was coming up to your feet the other day.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
I get all these cats confused. You stay.
I was gonna say, if you guys had Twitter, then you guys can follow me on Twitter.
You what?
I'm just talking to the people that are in my chat.
My bad.
I mean, I don't really do much on Twitter because I'm a nerd. But actually, Abby, do you have Discord? I know Aria does. I think my head's shrunk. Fucking headset doesn't want to fit. There you go. Abby, Discord, yes or no? No. Well, how the hell am I supposed to keep in contact with you, Abby? I mean, come on now. How else are we going to be able to tell corny jokes? You know, they do have Discord and Twitter for phone apps. You can get those on your phone. if you wanted to set something up. Go get some sleep, meow. Don't be corny. Really? Really, Abby? Love you too, meow. Be safe. Abby, how old are you anyway? You didn't have to, you chose to. Dork. It's a secret. I'll tell you my age. I'm ashamed. I'm 28, turning 29. 50? Really? You thought I was 50? I'm 28, turning 29. It's the beard, isn't it? It's all the fucking gray. Poor Arya. She called you a boo. You know what? That's it. Abby, your name is now Abu. Not to be confused with a boob. Man, my hair is all messed up. Some random person just came running down the street wearing flip flops. Can't you breathe? You guys are weird. That's why I love you guys. The mighty Aboob. The mighty Aboobies. Aria likes boobies. Let's talk about boobies. Who doesn't like boobies? Just sitting, let the awkwardness settle in. I'm glad I have the phone aimed up at my face instead of down some because my shirt's hanging down, so it looks like I have gigantic tits. Makes it look like I have Sasquatch titties. I'm too damn hairy. But apparently body hair is the sign of a true male. What I've heard. Men are supposed to be hairy. Though I ain't proud of it. Sorry, I keep looking down at my boobs. I apologize. This has been a really random first stream. We had dank memes, dank jokes, dark jokes, personal experiences, and now Wolfman talking about his wolf titties. Glad you would be happy. This stream did kind of, didn't it, Aria? It turned so many times. Sexual jokes, baby. Don't even know if I'm alive enough making sexual jokes. Especially since we have a minor. I understood what you meant, Aria. I've gotten so mad at my computer for hating me before I punched it. Which is nowhere near as bad as my mom. She actually threw it out a window before. I'm still stuck on a boobies. I'm such a fucking child at heart. I hit my computer, but I put it afterwards. If you had missed one letter of that word comp, it would have came out so wrong, Aria. And I would have been like, wait, what the fuck just happened? This is just like the caramel incident. I knew you were gonna ask why. There goes my evil laugh. Damn it. Oh my god, man. I'm glad there weren't too many people in my first stream, otherwise this would have been fucking psychotic. Just by half the people I know that probably could have showed up, it could have been a lot dirtier in the chat. He's an English teacher. God damn it. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh my god. What the hell? That's what happens. You laugh too hard. You start to cry. Real man cries. Abby, are you laughing at what Aria said or me laughing? Oh my god. I agree, Aria. There's only 3 people here. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm starting to wheeze. I wasn't laughing so hard, I would have dropped my fucking phone. I'm just glad I'm not laughing so hard I snort. That only happens once in a blue moon. only really wheeze when something really tickles me. Oh my god, there went a snort. Oh, my nose. Oh, man. To make me snort, Aria. Can I help you, Sammy? Why did you have to jump in my lap? Want to know what's funny about that, Aria? The moon was full stream, and all of a sudden I can't see the moon. This cat is trying to light his tail on fire. Oh my god. I've always wanted to see a lunar eclipse, I'm not gonna lie. The cat wants to take over the stream. You are so lucky, Aria. You've seen a lunar eclipse too, have you? You guys suck. Sammy, yeah, just sit there. Just sit there. Sit there and look at the words. I don't want to go to bed. I know I have to. I might stream tomorrow afternoon though. It's bootyful, so it's full of booty. See what you guys did to me? I was trying to keep it clean, and you guys just made me make it dirty. Thanks a lot. No, I was not blowing a kiss. There was an ash on my phone. God, this angle look huge, and my head looks small. There we go. That's normal. What happens when three people hang out on stream, Abby? People's perverted side comes out. Great, my chest head is hanging out. You can say whatever you want to, Aria. I won't stop you. Go for it. I was going to say the moon wasn't an ass. You guys have been tickling my funny bone all fucking night. Oh my god. I don't know how fucking people can do 24-hour streams. Tell your computer to quit being an a-hole. God damn, I'm scruffy. Oh, great. The gray is coming through. Damn it. I have too many colors in my fucking beard. You see that? I have blonde, white, gray, red, brown. My fucking beard is fucking retarded. Pardon my language. Oh, Lord. God, I look like shit. Got bags under my eyes. I haven't put on any makeup. Hair's a mess, even though it's silky smooth. Oh, I'll tell you what, Abigail. I feel old. Like I said, I've been an uncle since I was 5. I'm going to be 29. My oldest nephew is going to be 24. My oldest niece is about to have her second child. My other niece second child. I know I'm not, Abby. I just look old and I feel old. I've always had bags under my eyes. I never go to good sleep once I get home. Same. I don't think I've ever gotten a really good sleep in like forever. I've always had bags under my eyes, even when I was a skinny little shit. Hard to believe someone my size used to be a freaking pencil. It's called what, Abby? What is it called? Tell me. Someone told me you're going to say life. Such a smart assy thing to say. Then again, this is also what being a dad does to you too. Chasing around a 2-year-old who wants to learn about everything, who wants to play with everything, who picks up trash and hands it to you while going eh, because he knows it's yucky. And then he wants to throw clothes down the chute even when they're clean. And if he doesn't throw them down the chute right away, he tries to put them on. So you have not lived until you've seen a 2-year-old try to put a pair of his mother's underwear over his head. That shit was the funniest thing I've ever seen, and it still is every time he does it. The kid is too cool. Aria. 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 Unfortunately, you're right. He tries to take his diaper off, and he's tried to pee on things. And he has played with that. The little stinker. Oh, shit, I just saw what I look like when my eyes actually open up all the way. I look creepy. Oh, you're leaving, Aria? Have a good night, little sister. Love you. I'll probably call it a night myself. I wasn't live. Wait. You guys have here. Hey, 1 2 1 2. Yeah, you guys are the stars of my earth right now. Thank you. I appreciate it immensely. Damn it, Sammy, you got a hair in my eye, asshole. The pains of streaming outside. Get attacked by mosquitoes and a cat that's desperate for attention. It's buffering again. Don't worry, it cut out on me too. It was like reconnecting. Okay. Abby, that was so dirty. What the fuck was that joke? I do tend to make the same face whether I'm sneezing or yawning. It all depends on what the sound is after. Damn cat got a big ass fucking hair in my eye. But I think I'm gonna call it a night, girls. I'm gonna try to do this again tomorrow afternoon after I drop Patty off at her parents' place. Yeah, rip eyeball for real. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming out for my first stream. You guys are awesome. You guys are the stars of my earth right now. I appreciate it immensely. Expect me about let's see, what time is it right now? Expect about 12 hours from now. So about 2 p.m. my time, because it's 2 a.m. right now. Abby, I think you're an hour behind me and Aria, because me and Aria are in the same time zone. But yeah, try to do this again tomorrow and just talk, laugh, share a few more paranormal stories. Hopefully this time I won't be attacked by a cat that makes my eye all swollen. Fucking asshole. Oh, Aria. Going over to your dad's, or are you supposed to be going to your mom's? Yeah, that means around 1 p.m. for you, Abby. Gotcha. I understand if you guys aren't able to make it out. That's perfectly fine. As if Abby's old enough to drink, that means she probably works. I appreciate it. I know with you, Aria, going to your different parents' places, it kind of throws things out of the loop. But I will definitely be doing my best to try to talk with you guys more and try to do this a little bit more often. I'm going to try to maybe do it like about once a week to once every 2 weeks at least. Mainly like, I appreciate that, Aria. That actually means that means a hell of a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah, if I can get a PC and get it figured out, then yeah, I will actually be able to like bring people on then, and I wouldn't mind, putting the link in the chat for you guys. I wouldn't mind that at all. That would probably make it a lot easier for us to talk back and forth. My eye's gonna be so fucking red tomorrow. I keep talking about my own personal shit. I apologize. Yeah, not yet. I gotta get a new bank account and everything. As soon as I get a new bank account and everything, I know J20 is wanting me to set up a donation thing because he's wanting to donate to me. I appreciate that, Arya. Thank you. Tomorrow I'll probably let out a lot more personal stuff that's been going on. That way I can just kind of get it out of my system. That way it's not weighing me down. I'll miss you guys too. You guys are awesome. I don't know what the symbol you had said. I'm assuming it was probably a heart. Because it just showed me a box with an X in it. Oh, there we go. Hearts. Called it. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys again for coming out to my first stream. It was greatly appreciated. Thank you for sitting with me. I'm probably going to leave this on my channel you know, because it's an accomplishment for me. It was my first stream, and it went a lot better than I was expecting. I'm gonna get some sleep now. Yeah, I needed those laughs, you guys, big time. Because like lately, all I've been wanting to do is cry most of the time, either cry or yell. So when you guys make me laugh, it releases a lot of that pent up negative energy, and it makes my soul stronger when I actually get to laugh. So when I don't get to laugh, it just hurts. I thank you guys for making me laugh so much tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, next stream will be your second. I'll probably be fucking dying then because I won't have to worry about waking the neighbors up. I might actually be able to do it in the house so that way I'm not getting bit up by bugs or attacked by a cat. If I do get attacked by a cat, it'll be my own cat. I love you guys dearly. Thank you guys for coming out again. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. Have a safe night. Have sweet dreams. Ow. Stay safe for me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much. Sorry, I had to see that last message. Good night, Abby. Thank you guys again so much. I love you guys too. You guys are going to make me cry, but I love you guys too.